The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
I think it's incredible. I mean, it shows that everyday Americans still have the power to organize and fight for their communities, and they can have more say in this country than the richest man in the world.
Wow. Wow. Imagine. Wow, boy, she's pretty smart, isn't she? Everybody can organize. We can beat these rich people. That is, of course, Cortez. Unbelievable. Can you imagine what she said? How she's so excited? We're going to go over some of this stuff today, some of the headlines today. But boy, this is amazing what's going on. And the Democrats still love her, still support her. Think about it. Amazon pulls out of New York, pulls out of the Queens, especially the Queens. They need good jobs. And Amazon takes with them 25,000 jobs that pay $150,000 each. The city would have gained $27 billion in tax revenue. And she's excited. She thinks this is terrific. It's wonderful. Here's why.
The city was paying for those jobs. So frankly, if we were willing to give Amazon to give away $3 billion for this deal, we could invest those $3 billion in our district ourselves if we wanted to. We could hire out more teachers. We can fix our subways. We can put a lot of people to work for that money if we wanted to.
Are you kidding me? It gets worse. Because when you go back and look at her education, she graduated from Boston College, cost her her parents $300,000 for 4-year education, and she graduated from Boston University with a degree in economics. And it says, quote, with a firm understanding of core microeconomics and macroeconomic theory. And the empirical, I can't even spell the word, pronounce it, empirical, that's what it is, skills that are essential to applying economic reasoning in our increasingly data-driven world. Then at 29, newly elected Congresswoman, armed with that degree in economics, departed for Washington. She's smart. Think about it. She's 29 years old, just elected to Congress, armed with a degree in economics from Boston University. And she said, how many other Democrats have a degree in economics like I do? And guess what? She had a chance to prove it. But she flunked her first test. Remember when she was on PBS? She flunked. She said unemployment is low because everyone has 2 jobs. What? And because people are working 60, 70, 80 hours a week and can barely feed their kids. Well, if she has a degree in economics, in microeconomics and macroeconomic theory, and with empirical skills that are essential for applying economic reasoning, she would have found out. She did a little studying. As for these starving kids she's talking about, well, starvation has dropped to these kids, dropped to the lowest number in over a decade. I think her parents need to get a refund, don't you? $300,000. Now, think about what she says about the unemployment rate. And what she's saying about how unemployment is low because everyone has 2 jobs and because people are working 60, 70, 80 hours a week. What are you, nuts? A high school student taking economics and first year in high school knows she's wrong. The unemployment rate is calculated by extrapolating and dividing the number of people out of work by the total number of individuals in the American workforce, which is about 157 million. No matter if you have 1 job, 10 jobs, 5 jobs, they're not counted as unemployed. Also, the number of hours a person works has no effect whatsoever on the unemployment rate. And the number of Americans holding down multiple jobs, she says, is over 35%. No, it's less than 5%. She's got this great education. But isn't it amazing that she says this is a great thing because now we can take that $3 billion. She thinks there's $3 billion sitting in the city's checking account or bank account, sitting there waiting to pay these 25,000 people, 150 grand each. In her mind, there was a pile of money. And now that she chased Amazon out with her other liberal friends out of town, there's $3 billion sitting over there at City Hall that she can go get now and spend at the Queens. Listen to what she's saying.
The city was paying for those jobs. So frankly, if we were willing to give Amazon willing to give away $3 billion for this deal, we could invest those $3 billion in our district ourselves if we wanted to. We could hire out more teachers. We can fix our subways. We can put a lot.
She thinks there's $3 billion. She doesn't get it. Amazon was bringing the $3 billion in with jobs. And yes, sure, they're getting subsidies, but there's no $3 billion sitting there. But someone's got to clue her in. There's no $3 billion sitting in a checking account or a pile of $3 billion outside her door in the Queens that she now can go spend as a communist. Then make sure every home's the same. We all eat the same. Everybody has the same car, same income. She is a wrecking ball. I heard someone say that. She's a wrecking ball, boy, for the Democrats. Now, when Morning Joe, when he worries about her, you know things are bad. And Donnie Deutsch.
When you have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who I find extremely dangerous at this point, I hope she doesn't tweet that, who are you, Donnie Deutsch, I don't care about you or anything. $27 billion. We put down 3. That's business. That's what happens. We are in a dangerous place, and if people in the party don't start to speak up against people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who is young and dynamic, but does not know what she's talking about.
She's young but stupid, economically illiterate. And she paid her parents paid Boston University $300,000 for her education. She knows nothing.
Wow.
Nothing. But wait a minute. Maybe not. Maybe she's fooling everybody. Because remember, the Democrats, that's the last thing they want, is for Amazon to come in a liberal neighborhood where people are making $35,000 or less a year. That's how they get reelected. Maybe she's not so stupid. She's saying these things, but she needs to make sure her district goes into poverty. And by bringing in jobs that pay $150,000 would threaten her and the rest of the liberals and the rest of the Democrats who depend on poverty to get reelected each year. Just go look at Detroit. Go look at Chicago. The same Democrats get reelected by keeping people in poverty. And that's why we need limits on how long a person can serve. Maybe she's not so stupid. We'll be right back. Take a look at some stocks. Phil's Gang, 15 past the hour.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated, so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
When you have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who I find extremely dangerous at this point, I hope she doesn't tweet that, who are you, Donnie Deutsch, I don't care about you or anything, $27 billion. We put down 3. That's business. That's what happens. We are in a dangerous place, and if people in the party don't start to speak up against people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who is young and dynamic.
Whoa, okay, so what he's saying, Donnie Deutsch, why isn't the party speaking up? And they're not. Because she's not dumb. And she's doing the playbook. Why do you think she gets along so well with all the older Democrats? Because she's had the guts to say what they've been wanting to say for 40 years. For 40 years, especially a lot of these old farts in there, they never had the guts to come out and call themselves socialists. They always call themselves Democrats, liberal No, they're socialists, which is one step away. All it is a socialist is when you're transferring to become a communist. She has the guts. And she knows to make socialism work, you got to shrink the middle class. You got to shrink them. You got to get rid of them, just like Obama did. Like Obama, everybody said, oh, look how dumb he was. He never grew the economy more than 3%. He's the only president in history never grew the economy more than 3%. That was by design. What did he grow? He grew the biggest welfare system ever. That's what he worked on. Welfare. Keep growing welfare, because you got to get rid of the middle class, and that's what they're doing. They're getting rid of the middle class. She knows exactly what she's doing. They're proud of her, because as long as they keep people poor, why do you? I said this yesterday. Why do you think they want open borders? They want to get rid of all these borders, bring all these people in. The more people that you can keep poor, they depend on Democrats. No, she's not stupid, and that's why the party is not all over her. Can you imagine if a Democrat ever lost 25,000 jobs that paid $150,000, that brought in $27 billion in new tax revenue for New York City? What would be happening today? He'd be lynched. He'd be lynched. All right. Let's go talk about some stocks. Enough of whatever her name is. That's what she reminds me of when I see her. Here we go.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts.
Okay, I want to thank everybody. We now have our 20 members. Remember, in 2 days, I said I need 20 members for an experiment. I'm going to prove to you that you're going to make so much more money by just following the spiders, the 500 best stocks. The fees are almost nothing. And when you finish in 1 month, compare that to your 401k. You're going to say, what the hell am I doing in a 401k? Which is the biggest skimming operation in the world, never mind the country. They skim $250 billion a day in commissions off of you. It's a scam between the industry and, of course, your employer. They're in it together. And you don't get it. You don't get it. So now what we're going to do, as I said, the people who joined on January 2nd, when they just follow the spiders, our instructions at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, that we put them out on my site under Working Investor. Just go to Working Investor, click on, and then we have the instructions for those who are going to do the spiders. Now, as part of the Working Investor group, we have 5 stocks that we've been in for 2 years, long-term investing, and this, the spiders, is an ETF. So we recommend start out with the spiders first, then at the end of 30 days, if you still want to remain and you're convinced that this really works, that you make more money than you ever would in a 401k, then you can get started in the whole group. So I want to thank the 20 members, and we're going to do everything we can to help you make money. And all we ask, give a little bit of money, just a little bit of money to St. Jude, okay? All right, 877-600-GANG. That's our telephone number if you want to join the gang. Let's talk about what's going on. Yesterday, they came out talking about retail. It was a disaster. Retail was a total disaster. And the market went down 300 points because of retail. Now, retail took such a plunge. People were stunned. They were stunned. I don't know why they were stunned. Wages going up a lousy 3%. Inflation eats that up. Are you kidding me?
You know, we did have a really shocking report out this morning on retail sales for December. It came in significantly worse than anticipated. So it was certainly a shock.
Yeah, he was confused.
I'm so confused.
Because he doesn't want to tell the truth. See, here's the problem. Every day there's headlines. Every day. Like today, mortgage purchase applications have dropped 4 weeks in a row. Buffett trims Apple stake. A growing number of Americans have more credit card debt than savings. Banks tightening credit. Fed tightening is over. Markets now expected a rate cut. Discretionary spending is tanking. There it is right there. Discretionary spending. Let me explain something. See, they know that most people don't want to hear the truth. They know that.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
That's right. Most people can't. They know that. They know that people want to hear nothing but good, upbeat news. Why do you think they bring in Larry Kudlow all the time? How'd you like Larry yesterday when he saw the retail drop through the floor? He came out and said this.
I'm seeing retail sales down in December much more than it was said previously.
Well, look, I'm going to play this from the optimistic side. Retail sales, that was, there's glitches in that number.
A glitch. 7 million people 90 days behind in their car payments. That's just a glitch? What are you, nuts? And then today, they start with the old trick again. Trade optimism. First thing they do is start turning around in the morning, and the plunger team starts buying futures early in the morning to bring the market up. And then they started with trade optimism. Now the market on trade optimism is up 300. Nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore about retail. We'll be right back with some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Maybe there is a way to incentivize capital investment rather than just trying to juice your stock price and get it higher so that you get your you hit your bonuses as a CEO. Yeah. I mean, is there anything to that?
Yeah, there absolutely is. You know what is a good way to incentivize investment? How about full expensing on capital expenditures and a lower marginal rate on corporations? That's exactly what we did in our tax reform. And what's the result? Massive wave of increased capital expenditures and tremendous economic growth and tremendous demand for new workers and now rising wages as well.
Are you kidding me? Things are that good? Oh my God. I'm going to get up and dance. Things are so good. Unbelievable. These people lie through their teeth. Oh, and I'm the old grumpy guy. No, I'm not the old grumpy guy. I'm the one that tells the truth. And you know what? My gang members, my members, we don't care if the market's going up. We don't care if the market's going down because we make money both ways. Not like you in the 401ks. When the market goes up, that's it. You're dead. It's over. They steal from you with a big expense. They take huge fees out. They screw you all the time by stealing from you. And then when the market goes back down, you can't mitigate your losses. You sit there, keep calling your broker every day. What should I do? What should I do? When you're a member, that's why I'm doing these 10 people at a time. I'm proving to these people, I'm proving to them that if you just followed me for 30 days with the spiders, you're going to make money. Because when the market turns and goes back down, which it's going to, of course it's going to. Look, and you'll make money when it goes back down. Think about this. The most important indicator how the economy is doing, they don't tell you about. It's called the yield curve. Oh, they mention it once in a while, that's it. Let me explain. Anytime you say, I wonder how good the economy really is. How good? Well, what you should do is first go to my YouTube site, go to Phil's Gang, go to my YouTube site, and I have these little clips. They're about 3 minutes, not even that I tell you exactly what the market is doing. It's free. Go to my YouTube site, subscribe to it, just hit on subscribe, and they're just little, every other day, or it was real important, I always put up what the market is going to do. So you never have to ask that question, not get an answer again. Go to my YouTube site and you get the answer all the time. Anytime you think, what's the market going to do? I think I'm going to go to Phil's YouTube site. Go there and you get exactly what the market is doing. And I'm never wrong about that market. And I proved it on January 16, 2018, when I said the year of 2018, we're going to have a crash and the worst month is going to be December. That's where we're going to capitulate, and exactly happened, didn't it? And the only reason why they stopped the crash at 20%, because Trump knew that this country could not take these high interest rates. But it doesn't matter. And here's the thing. The yield curve is very important, because all you do, this is free, all you do, if you really want to know how good the economic climate is, the country is doing, go take a look at the 30-year Treasury, and look what the yield is. Whatever that yield is on the 30-year Treasury, if it's 3 points above that number, then you got a great economy. If it's below 3 points, then you better head for the hills or join my gang. Learn how to short. For example, right now, the 30-year Treasury is 2.99. It should be 3 points higher. You know what it is? You know what the 3-month? It's supposed to be 3 points higher than the 3-month. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. The 30-year yield needs to be 3 points higher than the 3-month Treasury yield. Today, the 30-year yield, 2.99. The 3-month is at 2.42. Are you kidding me? When they get that close, that means we're already in the recession. But nobody's going to tell you. And yesterday, when they had that terrible retail number, and why was the retail number so bad? Because people aren't getting enough good wages. 3% means nothing. But what do they do today? They turn around with their old trick and say, let's move the market right back up again. We'll start talking about the old reliable, China trade agreement going along well. And also, market's back up. And all we've been doing for 8 days now, the market goes up, goes up, goes up, all on trade optimism. Optimism. Where's the old days? You're supposed to have profits and earnings and margins. Oh, optimism. All you got to talk about is trade. Oh, they're getting along. China is getting along with it. Oh, we're going to have a trade bill. That's called buying on the rumor, but get ready to sell into the fact, because this thing's going to fall like a flying crowbar. And here's the other thing. Let's talk about the proof that the economy really sucks, that they don't want you to know. And it doesn't matter to my members, because this whole 8-day rally, as the market keeps going up, hey, we're doing just fine. Let's give you some numbers. This old grumpy man that's always negative, Netflix, we're up 17 points. Love, we're up 15%. Netflix, 17%. Nike, 11%. Micron Technology, 16%. The Spiders, 8%. Let me ask you about the Spiders. Check your 401k. See how much you're up for the year. You'll never reach 4% in a whole year. You'll never get a return of 4% in a whole year. We're up 8.5 since, what date was that? We've been up 8.5 since January 2nd. January 2nd. So, and the people that joined on the 16th and 17th, they're up 6%. All right, so let's think about this. That retail number was terrible. Now, when you look at retail, here's what they didn't want you to know. When retail number comes out, you don't look at autos, airplanes. You go right to items that are discretionary spending items, okay? You want to go and look at items like how well they're doing with sporting goods, stuff people buy for hobbies or musical instruments or books. People, are they still going to the movies? How are they buying concert tickets? And guess what? Those are all down. And that means when there's discretionary items that are down, including, okay, they're not going out to eat anymore. And you can see that restaurants are going down. What does all this mean? When they stop buying or spending on discretionary items we don't need, like that tells you they're taking that money to pay on food, shelter, debt, mortgage, auto loans, credit cards, student loans. So it's so easy. Just look at the yield curve. Just look at the yield curve. It never lies. They always tell you exactly what is going on. Again, look at the 30-year yield, look at the 3-month yield, and the 30-year should be 3 points above the 3 months. That's how Kudlow got fired from CNBC. He kept telling people, don't pay attention to yield curve. And every time the Fed doesn't pay attention to yield curve, what happens? The market collapses. And now we're sitting there, we look at discretionary spending. People aren't spending money on books. They're not spending money on eating out. They're not spending money on movies, concerts, tickets, all down. Because they need that money to pay for their house payment, food, their mortgage, their auto, their credit cards. But nobody's going to tell you that. But Kudlow comes out and says, oh, it's just a glitch. Really? And then today they started with, trade optimism. We're going to get a good agreement. Market, boom, back up 300, and nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore about yesterday. What's changed? See, the reason people are struggling to make their payments to the banks, because, first of all, banks are tightening their credit. And think about this. If you take the interest on non-mortgage, never mind mortgage, take all the non-mortgage stuff. The personal interest right now is 20% higher than it was in 2008. Are your wages 20% higher? No, but what do they keep telling you? Oh, wages are great. They're up 3%. What are you, nuts? Join my gang, Phil's gang, where we tell you the truth.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated, so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated, so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Let's take this idea of a Fed-induced bubble off the table. We have an economic expansion that's been fueled in part by lower taxes. That's a good thing.
All right. I couldn't understand what he said because he always has marbles in his mouth. But Kramer, so we went and we looked at it and we wrote it out. Here's what he said. Let's take this idea of a Fed-induced bubble off the table. Really? This market's going up 300% for only one reason. Low interest rates, stock buybacks, QE, and even the headlines today said they're going to go back to QE. We have an economic expansion, he says. That's because it's been fueled in part by lowered taxes. What a lie. This is the same thing he said. Remember with Bear Stearns? Remember Bear Stearns before it collapsed? Here's what he said.
Should I be worried about Bear Stearns in terms of liquidity and get my money out of there? No, no, no.
No, no, no. And what happened the next day? Bear Stearns went to bankruptcy. It collapsed. So why would we be so lucky to trust him now with this?
Let's take this idea of a Fed-induced bubble off the table. We have an economic expansion that's been fueled in part by lower taxes. That's a good thing.
What he said was, let's take this idea of the Fed-induced bubble off the table. We have an economic expansion that's been fueled in part by lower taxes. That's a good thing. And people will believe him. And they'll come to Jim, what should I do with this stock? And we see the stock on my chart, my MV2 color-coded chart, and it's red. It's going straight down. And he's telling people what? He's telling people to buy it. Why? Because he works on fundamentals. Because he talks about the trailing PE, and he's talking about the forward PE, and the price to sales, price to book, profit margins, operating margins, return on assets, return on equity, revenue per share, gross profit, book value per share, operating cash flow, free cash flow. And people go, oh, he's smart. I must do that. I'll listen to him because, yeah, he's smart. I don't know anything about operating margins. All you need to know is one thing. The way the market works is you got the biggest banks, the biggest hedge funds, Those two right there. And insurance companies, those three items. When they buy, and they're like a herd of cattle, they all buy the same stock at the same time, same group. We have 10 groups that these guys buy, especially the financials and also the financials and the industrials. Those two, they're always buying, okay? Always buying. And if you just follow the money, and that's what I did with my chart, my color-coded chart. It's color-coded technology. It's not emotion. See, you're dealing with emotion when you're dealing with fundamentals, and they lie to you. They always lie to you. It's amazing. What did they say about the remember they told us about the housing market. They kept saying that the what was it? They said, and they lied to us. They said the reason why the housing market was tanking because mortgage rates climbed a certain height, over a certain percentage. I forgot what it was. And that the inventory's too low. So rates are going up and inventory's too low. That's what they told us. And then what happens? Mortgage rates dropped considerably. What happened to the sales? They didn't. They kept declining, even with mortgage rates going down. Unbelievable. It's just they'll say anything. And the inventory of all existing and new homes is as high as it's been over the whole year. But they lie to you. The best thing to look at, I always tell you, is the yield curve and discretionary spending, because if people aren't spending money on eating out, if they're not spending money on books, they're not spending money on movies or concert tickets, all the little things. They need that money to buy their food and to pay their rent and pay their house payment and student loans. And that's what's going on in this country. And as long as they can keep interest rates low, and as long as the banks can keep giving people credit, people will spend more than they take in, and they say that's a good thing.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
So think what he says. Leishman, this is CNBC. Same thing with Fox. People are doing great. This is what they tell us every day, right? People are doing great. The economy's great. People are strong, they keep telling us. But wait a minute. That's strong when people are spending more money than their income? What, are you nuts? But they say it is. It's just crazy stuff. So all I can tell you is this. I'm reaching out to you, so you reach back to St. Jude. Join my gang. It's only $39.95. And then follow me. Once you start out first, we have the Working Investor Group. And all you do at 2 in the afternoon, go to my site and you take a look, and we tell you what to do with each one of those 5 stocks. Even easier, why don't you for 30 days follow us on the spiders? When we tell you to buy, you buy. We tell you to hold, you hold. We tell you to sell short, you sell short. We tell you run like hell, you run like hell. Try it for just 30 days, for God's sakes. Never mind all these lies out there. Larry Kudlow saying this was a glitch yesterday? And then people are looking now, oh, it must have been, gee, the market's back up 300, up 400. Why is it up 400? Oh, because Trump is not going to stop the government, shut down the government, and that they're getting together on their trade deal. How many times have we heard they're getting together on their trade deal? So I'm not complaining. So, look, I know this market's going to collapse, but in the meantime, we're going to buy on the rumor, up 400 points. So let's see. That's helping us out a great deal. Netflix is going up. Okay, we're already up at 17%. Okay, all our stocks are going up. Industrials, XLI, they're going up 8%. How about the spiders up 8%? You won't get an 8% return on your 401k in 4 years. 4 years. So why don't you just try me? Just try it. It works. That's it. It works. Or are you going to follow this nonsense? And you know, people just, it's amazing. You know, people just don't, and I understand why people, they don't even read headlines. Like today we had U.S. industrial production plunges. You think Kudlow, or you think CNBC or Fox, anyone going to tell you what that means, how it affects you? That's a disaster. When U.S. industrial production falls or plunges, it's a killer. It's a killer for you. Because when production levels decrease, manufacturers get less profit, and because sales are decreasing, sale volume are going down. So that affects your stock. It also costs manufacturers more per unit to produce. Okay? It costs more per unit to produce an item. So so when costs keep increasing, that hurts the bottom line. That means they don't have enough money to develop new products. That means they don't add jobs. When production decreases, your 401k gets hurt. Your earnings decrease. The company's earnings decrease. They have less money that goes in the hands of investors. So if you're an investor, you're going to get hurt. But would anybody explain that to you today? Did anybody tell you when that headline came out on CNBC or Fox, U.S. industrial production plunges? Anybody say anything about that to you? Of course not. But what are we going to be doing with our members? We take it seriously. We know what it means. We know that stock prices parallel the rise or fall of profits. And we know how institutions, the institutional investors, react to these kind of changes, especially when production plunges. So we know exactly what group to put you in. And then we follow their money by our color-coded chart. If they're putting money in that group, fine, we buy. If they're not, we don't. If they're pulling their money out, it starts going down, we sell short. I can tell you right now, just try the spiders and you'll find out it's just as easy. With the same ease as buying stock, you now enter the area of selling short a stock. So easy. And QE, let's talk about QE. What they're going to do now to increase everybody's confidence, they're going to start all over again. They're going to start cutting rates, and then what they do is start printing money, and then they're going to buy treasuries to drop the rates. That only is going to help those in the stock market. The guy on the street, which 50% of the people make $35,000 less a year, they get screwed because the more they print money so that they can buy treasuries to push interest rates down so the rich can buy stocks, that means the wallet you have, the money in your wallet, goes down. You get screwed going to the grocery store. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang. Just try the spiders and just help the kids if you make money, and you will. Have a good weekend. See you on the charts. Join my gang.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to